What's up? It's Jamani. Before I start this video, I want to say that I try to remind myself not to feel entitled to other people's success. So I'm on my Cash App and I was scrolling. I end up scrolling all the way to 2020 because I have this red dot. I'm going through my notifications trying to get rid of this red dot. But I end up scrolling all the way to 2020. And, I end up sending Kai Cenat $50, right? So this was for a promotion. He promoted the Rest in Peace Pop Smoke video on Instagram. Now, it was a business transaction. Like, he doesn't owe me anything. But to get to this story of, after I sent him the $50, I think it was like a couple weeks later, I had reached out to him and I was just like, yo, like, I want to network with you in a way. Like, I mean, I hit him up. He read the message, on Instagram, you can see who reads your messages, and he didn't respond. And I reached out to him in a way, like I would, like a paid feature. Like, I wanted to, come to New York. I know Kai Cenat for doing like ding dong ditch pranks and backseat pranks, like as a YouTuber. He is who he is today as a popular streamer. And, it's just crazy because, like, I don't reach out to a lot of people, and I don't watch a lot of people, but I was watching Kai Cenat during the pandemic. That's kind of what made me like really reach out, was just like I was seeing him grow, and he's black, and I just wanted to be around like people like DDG and Kai Cenat. And I know I have that video where I'm like at DDG, at Kai Cenat. That was a real bad day for me. Yeah, so the point of this video is like, not feeling entitled to other people's success. Now, if I'm being honest, I was angry. You know what I'm saying? I was, even at that time where, he read my message and didn't respond. I didn't even think he was going to be as big as he is today, but I did see him as being someone being big. I don't remember how many subscribers he had at that time or how popular it was, but he was lit. Like, he was growing. I know he knows who I am because of the video that he promoted. It wasn't just a regular video, like, because I'm pretty sure, I know he's promoted a lot. Like, he did a lot of paid promotions and don't remember half of the people that he promoted, but it was the Rest in Peace Pop Smoke video, and y'all know how big that video is and was at that time, where it was like it was a meme, and I don't condone that video at all, just for the record. But the point is that I want to express was, number one, there's no reason for me to be angry or feel entitled to anyone. Don't nobody owe me anything, like, I'm a grown man and I'm responsible for myself, number one. And then but it's like when you trying to come up, and I understand my reputation too. I understand, like, standing next to me, even at that time, I was still just a clout chaser. I had the CVS video that was viral, and I had the Pop Smoke video that was viral. This is before the Subway stuff, so the Subway just made it even worse, you know what I'm saying? But even though the Pop Smoke and the CVS was still bad at that time, even though a lot of people thought it was funny or whatever it is, how people felt about it, it's still like, that's not somebody you really want to stand next to, just being a crash out clout chasing. It's like, you don't know, you can't really know how to feel about these type of people, because in a sense, I'm throwing away my morals for money, fame, you know what I mean? So it's like, and then it's just like, there's a lot that goes with that, where it's like, that kind of desperation. A lot of people not going to want to stand next to that. And I do understand that, you know what I'm saying? I'm biased towards myself. So of course I feel a lot different than everyone on the outside looking in. But, so I think about that, you know what I'm saying? Because, what bothers me about it is just like, what if he did say yeah, and what if I was able to actually, because you know what I'm saying, even if he's from New York, I'm from Rhode Island, it's not that far, you know what I'm saying, but I would have had to travel to him and things like that, which I don't know. I was still gambling. Well, no, this was during the pandemic, so I think the casinos were closed, and I was getting the $600 a week from the unemployment. But again, just because he would have said, yeah, that doesn't mean I would have actually did it. But I was very interested in doing it. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I paid him for the $50 for the promotion is because I was watching his content. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just like he had followers and things like that. Like, there's a lot of people that got followers that I could pay for promotion. It was more of like, I was really invested into him growing as a YouTuber at the time, because I just felt like he was going to be a big YouTuber. I didn't think he was going to be a big streamer, and like, he's way bigger than I thought he will ever be, which is great for him. But you know, it's kind of like me I'm still in a position that I'm in, so I'm still gambling, I'm still not financially stable. And when you see someone that you kind of like, as a content creator trying to network with, you see someone that's coming up that gets like really mainstream, it's like, wow, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy to see it. Like, you know what I mean? And me being where I'm at, it's kind of like, it's hard not to feel bitter. You know what I mean? Not towards him, because he doesn't owe me anything, but just from people overall, because he's not the only person I reached out to that, like, and that's all I want to think. Like, I reached out to him. I don't remember the message, it was so long ago, but I'm pretty sure, like, I wasn't like, yo, bro, let's work. It was like, yo, I'm pretty sure I asked him directly. I already paid him $50 for the promotion. I'm like, yo, how much is it gonna cost for a feature, like, to do something? And then if someone doesn't respond to that, it's obviously that they're not in, like, if he's not gonna take my money, it's because he doesn't want to be affiliated with me, right? So that part is like, and it's not just him. I'll also say John Hill Jr., aka Boot Gang, John Gabbana, Holy Gabbana. I reached out to him a few times too, you know, because he was the only person that was in my lane that I felt like it would make sense. But I've talked to him before, but you know, he's in a completely different lane. And but it just, overall, I think he just wasn't really trying to. And like, he don't owe me nothing. I don't, like I said, I'm not trying to make this about, like, you know, don't nobody owe me nothing, but I have reached out to people, and I've offered to pay money. And again, if they're not willing to take my money, it's like, again, it's like, unless they're going through their own, the only reason why to do that and it not be slightly personal is if, like, you going through some personal stuff in the business, and you're not really, you really selective on your business. But that's not, you know, maybe in John's case that might have been the case, but with Kai, I felt like he just wasn't trying to affiliate with me. But that's okay. He doesn't owe me nothing, you know what I mean? And me being in the position that I'm in is kind of like, and seeing him, I see him all the time. Like, he just pops up, and I try not to see it because it's an insecurity thing where Kai Cenat's success for me, because I'm somebody that try to reach out. I don't feel like, I didn't catch on to him early, like 20. I don't remember how big he was, but he was obviously big enough to get my attention. You know what I mean? I don't really focus on too much, but if something got my attention, it's because he was already lit. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely wasn't who he is today. So, and me being someone that, you know, I just try to, you know, reach out, and whatever the case was, it's just like, damn, bro, like, it's part of the reasons why I kind of just, you know, I really feel like I'm better off by myself, for real. I'm not a people person, you know what I mean? I thought I was, but again, regardless of that, like, you know, I can't feel entitled to what anyone has to offer, because, you know, it's just, don't nobody owe me nothing, bro. So that's kind of the point I wanted to say, where it's like, I do feel bitter, and I'm angry at my friends, at my family, feeling like people didn't support me enough. But, like, you know, everyone got their own problems. Everyone, you know, it's like, don't nobody owe you nothing. And it's a hard thing. It's a tough pill to swallow, especially when you down bad. But I do think things will happen for me over time. It's just going to take its time. But it's like, damn. And I seen a live stream with Kai Cenat and DDG too. Like, DDG is someone that he was like one of the first people I started watching with this YouTube stuff. And I know I reached out to him even before I did the at DDG. Like, I've sent him emails and all of that. And I feel like I'm embarrassed myself, but I am embarrassing myself, but it's true. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you feel me? Don't nobody owe you nothing. You got to get it on your own. And then how you decide to go about that once you get successful is completely up to you. I hate to be one of those people that get successful and then just not put nobody on, because I did want to put people on, bro. Like, I did want to get rich, but I ain't gonna lie, you know. I don't know. Because I've had a lot of people support me. Let me not. I definitely. I was going through, when I go through my Cash App notifications. There's a lot of support there. But for the most part, you know, I got to get it on my own. So I do appreciate everyone that has supported me. So I'm just making this video just because it's Kai Cenat, bro. 2020. Like I said, that was just proof. That was just trying to show that as proof, is like I had contact with them, you know, because when you pay someone for promotion, there's usually a conversation there, and that was through Instagram, and you know, it is what it is. I gotta, you know, I just want to make that video just saying, you know, I can't feel entitled to other people's success. I gotta focus on me, and you know, get myself out of my own circumstances. I'm responsible for myself. So I got to take that accountability for the mistakes. It's one thing I want to say, because I'm thinking about a lot of things that people might say in the comments, where there's a lot of things that could be said about me, period. But to pay promotion for a clout chasing video that is supposed to get me publicity, but I'm paying to get publicity because I'm not getting publicity for something that's already getting millions of views, that's crazy, right? And I used to go crazy about it, where I'm seeing the CVS, the Rite Aid video getting viral. It's going viral, and I didn't generate nothing from it. No views, no money. Same thing with the Pop Smoke. I've seen 1 million over here, 3 million, 5 million over here from Twitter, Instagram, whatever, different platforms. And yeah, I wasn't getting anything from it. The publicity wasn't coming back to me. So I started, you know, trying to do things a little differently, where I'm paying for the promotion and asking people to tag me. So when people see it, you know what I mean, people are already familiar with the video, but at the time I had no following, for real. Like, I wasn't. So I was paying for it. I was paying for the promotion, simply try to get some of the following that I wasn't getting. But again, for anybody watching this, if you ever thinking about clout chasing, I would never suggest it, regardless of your circumstances. For me, it's always been a last result type of thing, where anytime I did it, it's because I gave up hope, and I just didn't see, I couldn't see in front of me. Like, so I was in a position where I felt like my back was against the wall, but I couldn't go nowhere. But clout chasing overall, it does not work. Like I said, it's a thing that if it's going to be successful, it has to be done consistently. And there's a lot of consequences behind that, regardless of whatever fame I got from it, which I didn't really get any fame from it, for real. I mean, the videos are famous. Mind you, I get a job working at KFC and nobody even recognized me. So, you know what I mean? But the point is, I just want to break down the fact that, yes, I was paying promotion for viral videos that kind of goes against the viral videos. Like, what am I doing this for if I'm just gonna end up paying promotion? Like, that, it doesn't go together. So it goes to show how down bad I really was, where I end up had to pay promotion for viral videos. That's it.